Okay, today there's someone you're connected into who you know still loves you very much. Okay, I think you feel that you're surprised they haven't come forward yet, or you haven't heard from them. I'm being asked today to just do a very simple reading on what they would like to say and have a look at anything that's blocking this connection. Okay, first card out. I wish I could share my good news with you. That's interesting because I feel there's a very strong energy between you both, but you especially are feeling that you're going to hear from them. Okay, I don't feel you have any particular evidence for this or anything's been said particularly, but I do feel that you feel that this person is very, very much in your energy field. So they've got some good news. Okay, I'll go a bit deeper. I'll get some more of these, and then I've got another couple of decks that I want to use as well, and then I'll just have a look at the challenges for you. So just give these a shuffle. Like I say, I hope you're well. That's the main thing, as long as you're okay. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video. Links are in the description box below. Everything's on the website, and check out the free relationship report as well. And thank you so much for all your support. Please continue to leave your comments. I do read all of my comments, and I send you so much love. I know I keep saying it in the last few videos. It's been a bit of a roller coaster of a year this year for a lot of people in many different aspects of life. Okay, first card. My life is not as together as it seems. Is that what you're feeling? Do you just intuitively know there's something going on? Because we're all connected energetically, okay? It's science, you know, it's quantum physics. We are connected energetically. And you know when you have that feeling someone's thinking about you, or they pop into your head and then they call you. I feel there's a very strong energy of that here today. That's what I was hearing before I did the reading. Okay, so they're not... That's the challenge straight off the bat, but I'll go a bit deeper. Let's see what's going on with them. I love you. There you go. Simple, to the point. They're still in love with you, desperately still in love with you. Let's have a look at this one. I hid who I really am from you. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, feeling and what I'm hearing, going right back 5 minutes ago, you know this person still loves you. Okay, and like I said, you have probably no evidence of that. You've not heard from them. You could be blocked, ghosted, you know, I don't know, like they're on the moon or something. But you know, your intuition never lies. Okay, that feeling you get, even if it's just for a few seconds, and you say to yourself, oh, don't be daft, don't be stupid, no, I'm imagining it. No, you're not. You are not imagining it. They have been hiding their feelings from you for quite a long time now. Okay? They've been hiding how they feel. They've been hiding the fact that they wish that you'd never separated, or that you'd taken the relationship further. I'm hearing somebody really wishes they'd worked at it harder, and they bit their tongue and reined their mouth in. Okay, they really do wish that. There you go. You are the only one who manages to calm down my innerness. You know, you are the only one reining their tongue in. Okay, they can be a little bit explosive. I do feel they've said things they regret, and it's not love bombing. I feel this person really does regret what they said to you. Massive regrets about words. Oh, there we go. Double card, I love you. Now, these cards are the only ones in these decks that say that, okay? This person loves you. You're right, okay? That spidery feeling you've got, the dreams you're having, the 2 minutes when you're washing up and you think, oh, and there they are, out of nowhere. Okay, they'd like to say to you that they're not very trusting, but they felt safe and accepted with you. Okay, Now, this is also a challenge, because even though they felt safe and accepted with you, if they haven't worked on their trust issues, unfortunately, something will have triggered them, okay, and they didn't deal with it. They ran off at the mouth, okay. They want you to be happy, even if that means being without them. They love you just the way you are, okay. They really, really do. This is somebody who, you know, you can have relationships that break down and the other person refuses any accountability. They make life hell for you. They bitch about you. You know, it's just really horrible. Excuse that noise. Really horrible, horrible energy, okay? Now, this person, if you never spoke to them again, it's almost like you've been together in a past life, your soulmates, okay? You're like your besties. Your besties in the other, you know, besties in the spirit world. That's what I'm hearing. So many things remind me of you, it's crazy. I feel that you're both doing this together. This is an important message I'm hearing, that when you think of them, they're thinking of you. Okay, it's not random. Nothing is random. Okay, when you think of them, they are thinking of you. I feel musically you're connected in. If you hear a song that reminds you of them, then they are also hearing music that reminds of you. Okay, they don't know what to say to you. They don't know how to get their words across. I'm hearing they don't know where to start, where to begin. Okay, they just don't know where to begin. Why is their life not as together, please? Right, lack of success. Okay, so there's something in their life which has come to a grinding halt. They don't feel that they've achieved what they should have achieved. They're very capable, this person you're connected into, very capable. But they don't always cross the finishing line. I feel they're older than you, or that they're not a young person. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think anyone in their 50s is young, personally, myself. But, you know, they're not in their 20s. And I feel that they're cross with themselves, because there was something they should have achieved, or they'd set goals and they get distracted. But I don't feel they got distracted because they were toxic. I think they find it hard to focus, okay? They're very disappointed in themselves. That's important for you to know. And it is all to do with their goals and achievements they haven't reached, okay? They're very frightened of change at a root cause in the past, but this is a message that you probably wouldn't have known. They were very frightened of change. They can be quite rigid in their energy. Okay? I do also feel part of your ex's problem, well, not problem, we've all got things, haven't we? I don't like the word problem. Part of your ex's makeup, part of their personality, is that they do tend to hang on to disappointments of the past with this card, okay? They have a fear of change, they get stuck, and instead of seizing the moment and saying, okay, I'm just going to grab this new day, I'm going to seize the day, they look back at the past, at everything that shoulda, coulda, would have happened, okay, and they don't make a move. What's underneath this card, please? Yes, 6 of Wands in reverse. Very hard on themselves. You know, as a generality, there's also just something in their life that isn't together. So any success they had, it's failed. They're not being supported in something. A project isn't working out. There's a lot of disagreements, probably internal conflict in your person. they feel like a failure. Okay, they feel like a failure. And that's why they don't feel their life is together as it seems, because, you know, we've got the world in the reverse, goals not met, 6 of Wands in the reverse, so that means failure, losing out, disadvantaged. You know, then they're not feeling very good about themselves. Did they tell you they could do more than they actually achieved? But you loved them anyway. You loved them anyway. I feel, and I'm hearing, and it is specific, so don't make this reading fit, that this person, from a young child, never felt that they were good enough. They masked, they tried to do more, and the more they did, the more they were put down. Okay, there was a caregiver when they were small who was never satisfied, or kept pushing and pushing and pushing them. They have this internal program running, and it's almost like they sabotage their own success, because they get so far, because they got to the world. The world's the end, you know, the world is completion, goals, done and dusted. Like you know, I don't know, say you're studying to be a doctor and you do 7 years in med school. That's the world, you've got your degree, okay? They're getting so far, but they're sabotaging themselves. And it's an internal programming. But please, if you take one thing from this reading today, one thing, this person loves you, and this person, if you never speak again, wants you to be happy. Okay? That they're at a soul level, they've got a good soul, and I'm just hearing to say sometimes life with them just got in the way. Yeah, they're in the hermit energy, they're lonely. Okay? You know, they're soul searching, they're trying to work out what went wrong, why they're in the 6 of Wands in the reverse. There are people around them I feel who've let them down, people who should have supported them either now or in the past. It's all in this bag. It's all in this bag. But they're lonely, you know, they are lonely. They're also, again, this is their past, not you. They're also looking back at things people have done to them that were unjust. They need to let go of this energy, okay? I feel they will. I feel they will. I feel they'll come out of the hermit energy and they realise that they're not a victim, that they've created these things, and they've just got to take responsibility and say, you know what, I'm going to plough through this, because that is how they're going to work their way back to you. Okay, now you're not with them at the moment because you're not meant to be healing them. That's what I'm hearing. You're not meant to be healing them. I think you tried very hard in the past with your ex to sort this out, but in the end, we're not here to heal other people. We can give compassion, okay? But our energy, your energy is your currency, it's your life force. Protect it and guard it at all costs. All costs. If someone drains you, out. If someone's critical, out. Okay? Because people do feed off other people's energy. One more message on what's going on in this person's life. Yeah, they're in the 4 of Swords, so you're probably not talking. You will do though, for me. The 4 of Swords always means someone's not talking at the moment, but it's not permanent, okay? They're tired. They're tired, you know, they've got a lot of anxiety. I think they're tired of lying that they're coping when they're not. They're hiding a lot of their issues, okay? They're anxious. They're trying to plan for the future. Hermit and 4 of Swords to me is somebody who's taking time out now. Yes, they're lonely, I do get that, and they're fearful and they're anxious, but they're also saying, you know what, I've got to take the reins back now. I feel this person will come back into your life. Okay, I feel they will come back into your life, but I feel they are taking the reins back. Anything else on the ex, please? Yeah, they've got to work on their finances, their stability, okay? Something shattered in their life with that, something hasn't worked out. There's someone in their energy who's throwing stones in glass houses, but Your ex has realised that now. But yeah, they're going to come back. 6 of Cups. Okay. They will come back into your life. It's slow. It's slow. It's not going to be quick. They've got to get those I's dotted and those T's crossed within their own soul and spirit. They've got to do the work now. They know that. But they will come back in, okay? It will be very sudden. It's going to be, it's not yet. You know, I'm not going to tell you I don't even have a timing. But it's definitely not yet. This is slow, steady work. But when they do, it will be very, very quick. And when they do, you will get a message or some communication where they ask you, because we've got Judgment as well, Judgment and the 6 of Cups, someone from your past coming back. They're going to ask you if you've run out of road. Okay, they will ask you if there is hope for you to start again. Okay, they are very nervous that you've lost interest, that you don't want. I feel that you would possibly still speak to this person as a friend, but you've lost interest, or they feel you've lost interest on an emotional, romantic level. Okay, they do miss you. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They do miss you desperately. Yeah, but they haven't let you know. They just closed down, didn't they? They just closed down. I feel their good news that they want to share with you is going back to that stones in glass houses. There's somebody, they're leaving a situation, they're closing a door on a situation where somebody who they trusted has literally tried to burn the house down. Not obviously metaphorically, but has really betrayed them, a traitor, okay? And I feel there is this person, you know who it is, and it will not surprise you. It's like they're going to say, hey, I finally cut that person out, whoever it is. They were bad news, they've done this, they've done that. And you're just going to say, well, I know that's going to happen. So I'll leave that with you. Take care. Remember, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're on the pedestal. And just remember, your energy is your life force. Okay, protect it and guard it at all costs. And if people don't understand the word no, then they're not for you. Okay? They're not for you. Because anyone who understands no will think, okay, well, they're not saying yes because maybe they haven't got time, or they haven't got this, or they haven't got that. Anyone who's just taking from you will genuinely, on the whole, kick off if you say no, because they can't get something from you. That's just a message I was meant to give you today. I just heard it. Anyway, I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.